Hello, my dears. Hope you're doing well today. My dears, as I promised before, that we are going to make the new series of videos on Ielts preparation. The first, which is quite essential, better that we have 4 modules. The first module that we are going to practice on it, that is speaking section. Speaking has 3 main parts. Today we are going to talk only and only about the first part. I'm going to give you a little bit information that what are the marking criteria of speaking part 1. Secondly, I would also explain that how to answer a question. That's quite important. Furthermore, we will have some topics with our students who are very intelligent. They will answer some questions practically. The first thing, speaking part 1, as I mentioned before, that it has 3 main parts. Part 1, it is also called introduction and interview. The duration for this is 3 to 4 minutes. Secondly, that is cue card or presentation. The third part is two-way discussion. But specifically, today we want to talk about part 1. What is part 1? That is introduction. It consists of 2 parts. The first, introduction. The second one is interview. In interview, they will ask you some questions, very simple questions. First, we say the introduction. I will do it practically. But before that, in speaking part 1, so the marking criteria, which is quite essential. I will give you a little bit information about the marking criteria, but specifically and more detail will be given on the marking criteria in next video. What are the 4 marking criteria? It means in which the examiner will assess your mark or bands. First is fluency and coherence. Do you know what the meaning of fluency? Yes. Fluency, that how fluently you talk. Coherence means the conjunction, how you connect the ideas in speaking part 1. The first marking criteria is fluency and coherence. Second, lexical resources. It means the usage of vocabulary. How do we use vocabulary in speaking part 1? The third, grammatical range. That's also quite necessary to be careful about grammatical structures. How do we use, which tense should we use? But mostly in speaking part 1, the tenses which are used, that is present perfect tense, like we say, I have eaten lunch, or present perfect continuous tense, I have been eating lunch. Simple past tense, I ate lunch. Simple present tense, I eat lunch. Or present progressive tense, I am eating lunch. For further information, I will make more videos. The last one, that is pronunciation. The third one, that is pronunciation. Pronunciation means that how do you pronounce the word? Is it understandable to the examiner when you talk or not? So these are the 4. I think I said 3. That's number 4. That was number 4 or number 3?
Number 3.
Number 3. And what is number 4? Fluency, first we say?
No, it's the 4 one.
Yeah, the first one is what? The first one is coherence, fluency. The second one, lexical resources. Number 3 is grammatical range, and number 4 is that pronunciation, as I said before. And the most important thing, how to answer the question. My dears, there are 3 main parts. What is the first part? Yes, what is the first part, miss?
Speaking part.
Yeah, speaking part 1, how to answer the questions. First, we use a short phrase. Like we say, honestly speaking, as a matter of fact, indeed, well, Absolutely yes. Absolutely no. Okay. First, we use a short phrase when we answer a question. Secondly, what is the second part? Real answer. What is the real answer? I will do it practically. And the last one, give one line reason. One line reason. For example, let me give you one example. We say, why do you study English? Why do you study English? Very simple. We say, honestly speaking, look, this is short phrase. Honestly speaking, I learn English because it is an international language. So look, honestly speaking, this is short phrase. I learn English. This is the real answer. And reason, because it is an international language. So we say three main parts. One thing also, remember that to paraphrase the question. What is the meaning of paraphrase? It means use the synonym of some words. Like as I said. Look, study. What is another word for study? Learn. Okay, let's do it practically. Let's start it with our students. The first part is the introduction part. Good morning. How are you doing today?
I am fine, sir.
Let me, we say, good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning, sir. I am fine.
Okay. My name is Abdul Salam. What is your name, please?
Well, my full name is Lubna Nazir, but you may call me by my first name, Lubna.
That's great. Okay. May I see your identification, please?
Sure, you may.
Thank you so much. Great. You may have it. So look, that was the first part, the introduction part. Now with our another students, I would like to practice it again. We say, good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning, I'm good.
That's great. Okay, we say, my name is Abdul Salam, your examiner. What is your name, please?
Well, my full name is Tabeen Fatima, and you may call me by my first name, Tabeen.
That's great. Okay, may I see your identification, please? Yeah.
Here it is.
Thank you so much. Okay, great. Now, my dears, that was only about the introduction. Just I asked their names also. I asked about the identification. The examiner will ask about your name. They will ask about your identification and they will greet you. Okay? Now we are going to start the second part of part one. Like we say in part one, it has two main parts. The first one is the introduction. We have done it. Second part, that is, what is that, my dears? That is the interview. An interview, it consists of some questions, general questions, very simple, that might be related to name, neighbors, colors, weather, the place you want to go. So these are the questions. But one thing, remember that you want to answer the question, the three parts are quite important. First, short phrase. Second, real answer. And third, one-line reason. And also, that's the most important thing, to paraphrase the questions. Let's start. I will start from the first topic, that is about name. What is the first question? Okay, what is your complete name?
Well, my complete name is Lubna Nazir, but you may call me by my first name, Lubna.
That's great. Okay, yes, miss. What is your complete name?
Well, my complete name is Tabeen Fatima. You may call me by my first name, Tabeen.
That's great. Okay, when I ask one question, both of you may answer it, okay? Okay, the second, does your name have any special meaning?
Indeed, it has a nice meaning, for me at least. But the word Lubna, which is my first name, means elegance.
That's great. which has, not has. Got it? You should be careful about your mistakes. Okay, the same question from Ms. Tabeen. We say, does your name have any special meaning?
Absolutely, yes. My name has a very nice meaning. The word Tabeen, which is my first name, it means follower.
Outstanding. The third question is, how did your parents choose your name?
Well, in my country, it's a tradition that when a baby borns, their name is discussed with families and friends. But my father told me that my name was chosen by my grandfather when I was born.
Very nice. Yes, miss. How did your parents choose your name?
Well, it is a tradition in my country that newly born parents choose the name of their newborn by themselves. And as I heard from my father, he named me Tabeen.
Very nice. That's, yeah, themselves, okay? Be careful about that. Okay, and the fourth question. Is your name common or unusual in your country?
Well, I don't think it is that rare in my country because I have seen several girls with the same name. However, it is not very common as well.
Very nice. Good. Okay, is your name common or unusual in your country?
Let me recall my memory. I think it's so unique in my country and hometown as well.
Okay, the next question. If you could change your name, would you? Why or why not?
Definitely not. I won't change my name because I love it and I am Lubna for my parents and friends. And it is my identity and moreover, it is associated with my personality.
So very good. Okay, miss. If you could change your name, would you? Why or why not?
Definitely not. My name means a lot to me. Moreover, it's also a part of my identity, and it would seem so weird if I change it suddenly.
It is great. The last question of this part today is, why are you taking IELTS exam?
Generally speaking, IELTS is an international testing service which is used to determine the proficiency of speakers who want to live or work or study in a foreign country. As I am aiming to go abroad for my master's degree, it is mandatory for me to take this test.
Very nice, outstanding. Okay, Mr. Bean, why are you taking IELTS exam?
Well, as I'm planning to go abroad for my higher studies, and this exam is mandatory for that. That's why I'm taking this.
Very nice. Okay, try to use I'm taking. Yeah, you can use what I study. Got it? Because, yes, the synonyms are very much important. My dears, that was all about today's practice session. Speaking part 1, the first topic. For more videos, just follow us. Thank you so much. It